maximize, achieve, accomplish. Don't wait. Di que esperando. I'm telling you this because I love y'all and I don't want y'all to be 27, di que over explaining. Do not let anybody take anything away from you in your 20s. And if you feel like that's happening, you need to remove yourself immediatamente, immediately. Familiarity? Girl, what? Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. It's Alondra and I'm so excited to be here. So today we're gonna just jump right into the topic. I wanted to make this video because I was doing some thinking, and also I just been seeing these kind of videos come across my For You page on YouTube, and I was like, you know what, let me do my own. So this is gonna be a tips for navigating your 20s. So welcome if you are 20 something, or if you're 19 turning 20, diving into those 20s. Y'all, let me tell you something right now. Your 20s are your prime. Your 20s are your prime. Okay, your 20s are the year for you to really find yourself. You're adulting, your frontal lobe is developed basically at 25, and so you're just going through a lot of transitions. There's a lot of emotions you're going to be facing. There's a lot of growth you're going to be experiencing, and it happens really fast. But the one thing I will start off and say is that your 20s is for you to enjoy. Do not let anybody take anything away from you in your 20s. And if you feel like that's happening, you need to remove yourself immediatamente, immediately, okay? Because 20s are for you to, yes, there will be moments of tears and moments of sadness and moments of grief and moments of heartbreak, but there will also be moments of bliss and joy and happiness if you allow it, okay? So let's jump into my tips for navigating your 20s, y'all. For some reference, I'm 27 years old. I turned 27 in May. So I'm still in my 20s, but I have a lot of young mentees and people that I do talk to who are younger, and I'm realizing, these are things that a lot of us need to hear. So the first thing is, y'all, I'm going to go all in. I'm about to hammer, okay? This is going to be a heavy one for a lot of y'all, but stop feeling like you owe people an explanation. I am just now mastering this, but I feel like I should have mastered this a long time ago. Stop over-explaining yourself, okay? Over-explaining and kind of just trying to justify your actions to other people, especially people who don't even understand you or don't even love themselves. It shows a lack of self-confidence. Now, that's probably a really hard thing to kind of digest, but it's hard. It was hard for me too. I kind of realized, and through therapy and obviously having mentors and people that I look up to, I realized that why do I find myself over-explaining or trying to justify what I'm doing? It's because I truly am not really sitting and standing 10 toes in my choices. So when you kind of build confidence and you build this self-worth and this self-esteem that you have, just this self-love, you realize that you don't have to explain yourself to anybody. You don't, obviously you want to communicate. I'm not saying don't communicate. I don't take what I'm saying backwards. Communication is huge in your 20s. You want to be able to always vocalize how you feel, especially for friends and relationships or whatever it is. Even in the professional, work environment, communication is key. But over-explaining yourself and justifying the things that you're doing is a big no. You don't need to do that, okay? It's just not cute. I'm telling myself the same thing, y'all. So I'm telling you this because I love y'all, and I don't want y'all to be 27, di que over-explaining, because you don't need to over-explain yourself. If the person really knows you, values you, and wants the best for you, they will truly understand why you're doing what you're doing. And if they don't, it's okay too, right? It's a matter of kind of just balancing and knowing okay, is this person really for me, or do I need to adjust accordingly? So the second thing that I have is fighting for what you want. Now, a little backstory: I graduated high school, went straight into college. I ended up graduating, and I always tell myself, the one thing I also want to say is I didn't title this video things I wish I knew, because I want to make it very clear that I truly believe everything happens for a reason. And now at my big age of 27, I'm realizing that a lot of the stuff that I went through at a younger age was necessary. I don't wish anything went differently. I don't wish I stayed in school shorter. I don't wish I didn't meet a certain person, or I didn't go through a certain friendship or relationship. Every single thing that I was able to experience, literally, because that's what it was, an experience that you either, you welcome in in and let go made me who I am. So I don't wish anything went differently. I'm more than happy to be who I am, and I'm more happy that I'm able to share my experiences in hopes of helping anybody who's listening to me or, you know, looks up to me for whatever reason. So fighting for what you want. So graduating high school, going into college, I realized that, you know, I started my YouTube like later on in life, right? And I, you know, started my business later on, but you know, like I said, everything happens for a reason. I started my business when I was graduating college. At that point, I was close to graduating, but everything happens in its time, right? But at an earlier age, I could have started my YouTube, and I could have started my business, and I could have done this other stuff. Your time is your timeline. But also what I'm trying to say is start now. Like, time is of the essence, y'all. That is what I tell everybody who's younger than me. Start now. You are 20, you're 21. Maximize, achieve, accomplish. Don't wait. Di que esperando, like you're waking up one day and you're hoping it's gonna be. No, like just do it. You want to start a YouTube, do it. You want to start a business, do it. Look for funding, marketing classes. I recommend Hello Alice. Shout out Woman of Blend, Tamani, if you're watching this. Hey boo, she put me on to Hello Alice. They're like this free platform where you can take for like your business. You can do a business health score. You can like just like start like a business plan, look up free marketing classes. YouTube University, shout out Lauren, because we talk about that all the time. YouTube has a plethora of classes if you want to start digital marketing, if you want to start doing certain things for your business. If you want to start a YouTube, there's so many videos. Start researching, start putting yourself out there. If you want to do these things, do it. That is my number one thing I will say is like, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Like Nike, do it. Like just do it. Get started, start while you're young, maximize your time, and don't wait, because tomorrow is not promised. It's a harsh reality, but it's not. Don't wait. Do it now. If you're watching this, honestly, girl, click out this video and go do it. No, I'm just kidding. I want you to finish it. But write a note, you know, and like say that you like write down the things you want to do. If you want to start a YouTube, well, look at someone's YouTube that you admire. What is it that you like about their YouTube? Maybe it's their editing style, the type of content, whether it's motivational or maybe it's like beauty. And if you're a guy, I don't know, it can be something, you know, like I don't know what the guys, you know, be doing, but start it and start it now. So that's my number one thing is like I said, I went to college after, but if I didn't go to college, I definitely would have jumped on this entrepreneurial journey a brick ago. But I'm grateful for college because it taught me a lot of things. So don't watch this and think that I'm saying don't go to college. That's not what I'm saying, because school really helped me with my public speaking, with my communication, with my digital design, because I did landscape architecture for reference. It helped me network. Even though I'm not doing anything right now with it, I still have people in the field who reach out to me for advice. I have employers, there's people that I've made connections with, and school is a good thing. So if you're watching this, I'm not saying get out of school, baby, get that degree, okay? Get that degree. I love school, period. But what I'm saying is, if I had the opportunity to start earlier, I definitely would have. So if you're watching this and if you're in a dilemma and you can go to school, whether it's you have funding, I had FAFSA. I'm gonna be honest with y'all right now. If I didn't have FAFSA, I don't know if I would have went to school. But baby, I got the FAFSA, so I went to school. Okay, and at the time, I didn't have the mindset of, starting my business or starting an entrepreneurial journey. So school is what I went for, and it helped me realize that I truly do love learning. So it was a really happy place for me. So kind of just navigating and figuring out what it is that you want to do. If you can go to school and you have funding or you can afford it, do it. But if you can't or don't like school, whatever your case may be, start your business, girl. Guy, start your business, start your YouTube, get this passive income, and believe in yourself, and you can do anything, I promise. So that's number 2. That was long. Another point I wanted to say is, I don't know if you guys know the founder of Canva, but Canva, I know if you watch this and you do digital marketing, you know what Canva is. I'm gonna put her name here, but she has a really impactful story, and she was denied, I believe, 100 times. Her business idea was rejected by many funders, Like whatever it is that she was looking for, like she got rejected. She finally got a yes, and I believe it was like 100 no's. But what I'm trying to say is you really have to fight for what you want. When I was in undergrad too, I tried so hard to be an engineering student, y'all. At the time I was going through stuff, and whatever, I appealed, and I fought for what I wanted. Did I get that no? I sure did. But did I end up graduating? I sure did, in a fire major. So what I'm trying to say is fight for what you want, okay? Whatever it is you want to do, believe in yourself, put the passion behind it, put God first, and keep it moving. So yes, and if you guys want more like marketing, like business, like ideas, I don't know, like tips, let me know in the comments below. We can totally talk about it. I can totally make another type of video. Or if you have questions about undergrad and school and the applications and FAFSA, it's been a little while, but I'm pretty sure I have some type of beneficial tips that I can bring you guys. So the third one is get a mentor. Get a mentor, get a mentor, get a mentor. You need a mentor, okay? I am where I am mentally, but also physically because of mentors, because of people that believed in me, people seeing me, like, show up for myself. Mentors are successful people that you look up to and people that you one day see yourself being like. Mentors love mentees. Mentors like to help. They like to feel valuable. So they will help you if they see you show up for yourself. Go into places where you would meet a mentor. I like going to coffee shops. I don't know about y'all, but you always see the people with the laptops open, real successful baddies, okay? Network. Oh my gosh, hi. Be friendly. The more open and vocal you are, the more you're going to open doors for opportunities. Closed mouths don't get fed. That's one thing I would tell you. Be bold and daring. Open your mouth. Ask questions and see where can this take me? Put yourself in successful places. Go to 5-star hotels. Sit in the lobby. You never know who's going to see you on your laptop grinding. Make sure you look real good. You look presentable. You're speaking well. You're respectful to the bartender, the waiter. You never know who's watching. You never know what opportunity is going to jump at you. Always be prepared. Always look good. That's the number one thing. At a young age, start learning how to look good. Make sure your shoes are clean. Make sure your appearance is kept. Make sure you look serious. Make sure you talk well. Always be true to yourself. But there are certain things that you want to make sure that are up to par. Because the way you present yourself and the way you appear is the way people will treat you and the way people will approach you. So, little things like that. And I can do a separate video talking about stuff like that. But yes, so I have a mentor in each field. When I was a landscape architecture student, I had a mentor, actually 3 mentors, because I did not play, baby. I was graduating, getting a job, but look, God had a different plan. But what I'm saying is I had a mentor for landscape architecture. When I was starting my business, I had a couple mentors. I have a mentor for stocks. I have a mentor for digital marketing. I have a mentor. My therapist is my mentor. I love her so much. She's amazing. And I wonder if she's watching this video. But anyways, I have a mentor for every category in my life. I have a pastor as a mentor. Anybody that you look up to that one day they have qualities that you love, that's a mentor. Someone that will hold you accountable and someone that will be rooting for you because they see you in them. A lot of my mentors always tell me I see myself in you when I was younger. And even me, the young girls that I have in my life, I'd be like, I see myself in you and I want to, be there for you and I want to guide you. So whatever you give out is what you will give in. So if you're helpful to other people, people will definitely be helpful to you. And I believe that the reason God is he blesses me and he's so abundant in my life is because I love helping people. It's something that it brings me joy and it really fulfills me. And I'd be like, wow, I just be so happy after. So that's number 3. The 4th one is stress. So stress is a topic in itself, but I think from a young age, you really need to learn how to manage your stress. We are going to run into a lot of, in our 20s. Because it's a lot coming at us. We're learning about ourselves. We're learning about other people. We're balancing school. We're probably working a lot of jobs, paying bills. There's a lot that we are going to be dealing. If we don't learn how to manage our stress, we will find ourselves in a shithole. Mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, our emotions. Emotional intelligence is another topic I would love to do a separate video about. But learning how to manage your emotions, how to manage your stress, how to not be so defensive, how to not let people get to you, how to, do things that will de-stress you, how to control the controllables. All of this stuff is a part of adulting. If you can learn how to do this from a young age, it will really set the trajectory of your life really great. So just learn how to manage your stress, do things like, go on walks. And I mean, obviously people talk about the regular stuff, but find what works for you and kind of just take it from there. For me, a great way to distress is to make a smoothie. It probably sounds crazy, but baby, I want a smoothie filled with nutrients and it's gonna de-stress me. So find what de-stresses you. And remember, stress is the number one cause of disease if not managed correctly, if not, kind of transmuted into something better. Stress is really, really bad for us. It literally is known to cause disease in the body: pain, muscle aches, bone pain, stomach pain, headaches, migraines, brain fog. Stress is number one. So if we don't learn how to, one, lean on God to de-stress, we will find ourselves in a hole. Okay, so that's the third one. The fourth one is, taking care of your body. Now, I know a lot of girlies on here are doing their Pilates and their hot yoga. Yes, okay. All of this stuff is fire. Keep it up. I have a ClassPass link that I will, if you want it, drop your email below or just comment below, and I will love to give it to you guys so that you can sign up. I believe you could take about 8 to 10 classes for free. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if they changed it because I've been in Japan, so I haven't been using ClassPass. But back in the States, you definitely can use ClassPass to try Pilates, hot yoga. Hot yoga is extremely good for stretching, right? Stretching helps you let go of trauma and tension. It's good for your muscles. It's good for your joints and stuff. And not only that, but it's detoxing because you're sweating. So you're detoxifying your body, detoxifying your blood, you're letting go of toxins, and you're kind of just cleansing your system. So I love hot yoga because I feel hot yoga before bed. Now, hot yoga in the morning sometimes will take me out because I'll be all sweaty and then I gotta go home and shower and then I'm gonna go to sleep. But before bed, it's so good. So, and then if you can't afford to take classes right now, baby, what are you talking about? $150 membership a month. There are free YouTube University workouts. I'm going to put some of my favorite at-home channels below for 10-minute mat Pilates, or maybe a 5-minute bedtime stretch. Just some type of movement is so good. It's literally linked to better performance in your life, better performance in your business, and just better performance overall. Exercise is so good for your brain. It's so good to reduce brain fog. The studies are endless. So get to movement, taking care of your body from a physical standpoint. It's not only movement, it's also nourishing your body. In the morning, what are you doing? Are you drinking coffee on an empty stomach? It's not giving. I tell myself this all the time. Alondra, it's not giving. But I still, but no, for real, things like bone broth and sea moss gel, soursop. There's just so many different things. Warm water and turmeric. I try to do these little things. Okay, bone broth I haven't done, but it's been on my list. But everything else I try to do before drinking coffee, because it's you need to alkalize your body before you acidify it, because the coffee is literally acidic. It has its benefits. I think there's polyphenols in it, which are really good for balancing your body or something like that. Don't quote me on that. But it's so important to alkalize your body, before acidifying it. So yes, y'all, so that's the fourth one. The last one, you guys, and I think I'm gonna do a part 2 because I do feel there's more things I can talk about when it comes to navigating your 20s. But the fifth one is don't stay somewhere you belong for the sake of familiarity. Girl, what? Don't stay where you don't belong for the sake of familiarity. Just because something is familiar doesn't mean that it's good. And I think if you're listening to me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This can be a friendship, this can be a relationship, this can just be a job, this can be anything. Don't stay somewhere where you don't feel valued and you don't even see value. Success likes new, success likes bold and daring. And you are not always going to find that in the familiar. Success likes when you take risk and you step out of your comfort zone and you do things that make you when you got to question it a little bit and you're oh my gosh, I don't know. You probably should do it. If it's something that kind of drives fear a little bit, you should probably do it in order to overcome it. You kind of have to do things to overcome them. Like standing there and like wishing for something is not going to get anything done. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. I hope I touched on a couple of points. Like I said, I'm thinking I'm gonna do a part 2 to this because there's a lot more I want to talk about. But thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Bye, y'all. Love you.